So
we'll see the prime number program. So the prime number, suppose, what are the numbers which are prime? Let's say 1, 3,
5,
5,
7,
7.
9, 11, 13.
9 is divisible by
9,
3 and
Sorry,
13.
13, 17.
13, like this, right? So
Hmm.
now, how can you say a number is prime? Is first we consider 5. Suppose we'll take 5. What are the numbers we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So in this thing, I want to know it is divisible by 1 and 5 itself. 1 and 5.
5.
Total, how many numbers are there? 5 numbers are there.
5 number.
So what we can do, we can either give a flag or we can take a count. Count you will understand better. Let's say count is 0. Okay. Now 5 percentile 1, 0 or not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
0. At this moment, I will do count plus plus. What is the count value now?
0.
Count is 0 and doing count plus plus.
Plus.
1.
1.
So good morning. No one is sleeping, right?
No.
Yeah. So be active. So 2 percentile or 5 percentile 2. What is the value?
1.
1.
So we'll do count plus plus. No, right?
No.
0, no.
If
So actually 2 is also a prime number, right?
yeah, 2 is also prime. Just
But no.
write it.
But we are checking that 5 is
No, I'm taking an example of 5 number.
Okay.
See, if you want to check a number is prime or not, you need to come from the 1 to till that number, right?
Yeah.
If I take 7 means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just taking 5 for explaining. Okay. So what I'll do, that 5 percentile 1, whatever the value is there, it should be equal to 0. So I'm comparing that prime double equals to 0. If it is double equals to 0, then only I'll do count plus plus. But here it's 1, so it won't be divisible. Like it's not 0, so it won't increment the count. Next, 5 percentile 3. What is that? 1.
1.
5 percentile 4. What is it?
1.
1. 5 percentile 5.
0.
0.
If that prime number double equals to 0, what should be happening? Count plus.
Count 1, 1.
So what's the count value?
2.
2.
At the end of the loop, what I'll say, if count double equals to 2,
0.
means what I'll do is SOP of prime number.
Sir, count equals to 2.
See here, count 1 and 2, it became, right? The loop is ended. This is the loop. You can write in a while loop or a for loop. Okay. So what is it? While n greater than 0 will take. Then the entire thing when count equals to 2. Understood? Or else what I can do, another way is also there, like taking the flag.
So here, like always we have to divided by 1, 2, 3 like that only.
How can we say a number as prime number?
Yeah.
It is divisible by itself
And
and 1. So you need to check whether it's divisible by any other number or not. Any other number in the sense from 1 to 5 only, all the numbers include, right?
Yes. Right.
So this is the way, because the prime number itself has this logic.
Then where is the condition about that reminder 0, sir?
Is there right?
Here we are taking it, right?
Oh, okay.
That we 5% one will store it in PR prime number. PR double equals to 0.
Not count plus plus. Okay.
Now I'll take flag as 0. And I'll write the condition. See, every number is divisible by itself, right?
Yeah. 1.
Yes.
And every number is divisible by 1, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So what I'll do, I'll take n greater than 1. So 1 greater than 1, true or false?
False.
Yeah. Greater 5 is greater than 1, right?
1 greater than
No
1.
one.
Oh,
False.
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 So
sir, here n is equals to what, sir?
n is
1, 2,
5
3.
itself. I am asking question. I am
Oh.
asking question 1 greater than 1.
Oh, okay.
Don't get
No.
confused, right? N is 5 itself. I'm just asking a question 1 greater than 1. Why
Oh,
the
no.
explanation is there? So
Okay,
1
sir.
greater than 1 is false in the sense, if that number is divisible by only with 5, means itself, then it's a prime number, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
What I'll do, I'll remove this thing.
5 plus plus.
Next, here, so it is, I'm not checking with 1, I'm checking with 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? When that PR double equals to 0, what I'll do, I'll make it as flag equals to 1. Right? And I'll check if flag double equals to 1, it's prime number. If it is not, then it's not prime number. Because, for example, if I take 6, percentile 2, so it is
0.
right?
0.
0. So you can say here flag plus plus. So flag 1, flag plus. So here also flag will be what? Plus plus. What happened at that moment? Flag became 2, right? So 2 double equals to 1, it's not a prime number. So if a number is divisible by itself and other numbers, then the flag or count will not be the same, it will increase. Count will be 3 and flag will be 2. So for that moment, what happens? Not prime number, it's even or odd. Okay? So it's not a prime number, we can say directly. That's the reason these two logics you can write. Understood? Any doubts?
So this flag did not understand well.
The count is
Count,
better to
count and
understand.
flag are both same.
That's
Both
it.
are variable.
Yeah, that's variable. That's it. They gave flag as a variable. If you
Okay.
take x also now, it's same, right? In the online, they have taken flag. Here, it's count or flag is same, right? Just the name.
But flag take a Boolean value, true and false.
Then what you can do? Either instead of plus plus, you can just say flag equals to boolean, right?
Yes.
That is a substitute. If you substitute in this prime number also, you will understand. Simple logic that I want to check whether a number is divisible by more than once or twice. If we include one twice, if it is more than twice, it's not a prime number. If I don't include the one, then once. If it is divisible by more than once, then it's not a prime number. That's the reason we write a program. So let's write this program and check whether the output is coming or not. Let's say I'll take n equals to 5. That PR I can take, or directly also we can write. Then count equals to 0. While n greater than 0, what I can do, if n percentile I. Here, what is the I value? It's 1, 2, 3.
1, 2,
One.
3, 4.
So what I'll do, I equals to 1. And if n is not getting 0, right? Like it's changing from, it's just 5 only every time. Okay. So what I can do, I can write I less than or equals to n. So till that time it will increment and check, like n percentile I, if both are equal to 0, means what? I'll do count plus plus. When 5 will be same, then I is how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, five.
At what time it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? When we'll have I plus plus. In the loop, we need to write that I plus plus, right? I'll write it. Outside the loop, what I'll write a condition. If that count double equals to 2. Let's check this thing. It's a prime number, it's saying. Suppose if I take 9,
That's it.
so the logic is working out, right?
Yes.
Any doubts in this program?
Sir,
Yes.
this count plus plus you did, and the I value is also increasing, right? So, what is that count plus plus, sir? You give this, right? Count is equals to 2.
See, I'm taking count as, first I'm taking count as 0, right?
0, yeah.
If it is divisible, increment it.
Oh, yeah, got it.
Once it incremented. If it is divisible, increment it.
Oh,
How many
yes,
times
yes.
it got incremented? If
2.
it
Oh,
is
that's why
2
you did.
times, it's a prime number. If it is
Okay.
more than 2, it's not a prime number.
Oh, because it is, you are saying that it will be divisible by 1 and itself, that's why you had given that count as 2.
Yeah, that's
Means,
I'm
yeah.
checking plus 2.
Acha. Okay. And I is for increment of those numbers, means checking. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, sir. Thank you.
First, I have written the requirement, then I have written the program.
Yeah, sure.
Any other doubts in this? Any program, first write down the requirement, then step by step write the logic. First I have written n greater than 0, but n will not be 0, right? Then I changed it. Like till I and n are equal, it will work. And if I is greater than n, it will be false, right? So if I becomes 10, the loop will stop. Any doubts? Just answer right. If you are silent, what does it mean that you didn't understand? If you want, I'll explain again.
Sir, when you are explaining, it's understood. But when it's up to us, right? I mean, when alone, then something lot of confusion going on.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
when I was at the starting moment also, it took 3 months to understand the logic itself.
Yes.
Even you are able to understand now at that moment, because I didn't understand itself also, the logic. You are able to understand, but you need to practice more and more programs. What you'll do, if I move to next concept, you'll stop this logical thinking and you will not concentrate on these programs. But this logical thinking is very important. Just to keep your mind sharp, you need to just do these programs here and there, like in weekends or sometime when you are free, 1 or 2 programs on this logics. It will be good. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So don't think that this topic is over, so we don't have to do the program. This we are doing so that if a client keeps a requirement, how the requirement is there, how to write the logic for that requirement. For that reason, we are doing it.
Yeah.
Let's do the dual program. So usually, what is the syntax we'll write first? Initialization.
Then condition.
That is while loop, right? So here do while is little different. While loop we write the condition
Or
first. Do while
then
first
do
will execute the statements,
then condition.
then we write the condition. And for the do while, at the end of the while we give a semicolon. Only for do while we do that. Okay. Next. What is the difference between while loop and do while now? While checks the condition at the starting, and do while checks the condition at the end. Suppose there is a requirement of movie theaters. In movie theaters, first they will check the ticket, if the ticket is there or not. Then if the ticket is there, they'll allow. That is like while loop. It will check the condition. If the condition is true, it will allow. If the ticket is there, they'll allow. Next, do while is like where you can use do while in supermarkets, in malls. First, they will allow you directly. They won't ask any bills. While at the time of exit, if you have any products, they'll ask for the bill. If the bill is paid, then they will allow you to leave. So what is happening? It is like exit level condition. At the exit, they will check the condition. If it is true, bill paid, you can leave. If the bill is not paid, go and pay the bill. So while it's for entry level checking the condition, while it's for exit level checking the condition. Okay. Understood the difference? Any doubts?
Understood.
Yes.
Consider an example of ATM. You insert the card, you will get the options. So at the starting, what concept they use?
Insert.
Do while.
Do while.
I didn't ask while or dual, right? I asked a scenario. Why you think that it's while and dual?
Because insert the card, do
Because
this,
yeah.
then only you will get the options.
Yeah, if the card is inserted, right?
Yeah.
So few ATMs ask the pin first. Few doesn't ask the pin first. Few give the options. For the options, what concept they have used?
If
I'm clearly mentioning, right? Options.
So option is condition, right?
Yeah, condition.
Did I say option is condition? Will it check any condition for the options?
Yeah, I mean some you said pin is required.
See, they'll ask banking or mini statement, or if I click on banking, it'll ask withdrawal or deposit. If I click on withdrawal, so what is happening? Based on my choice, it's executing, right?
yeah,
Then what concept we use?
Do while.
Do while.
Okay, inside the dual, for the options I'm asking.
if the condition
While
is while, yeah, if the condition is withdrawal, then get into.
Why withdrawal is a condition? When you check the pin,
Because
there is
there are
condition.
yeah, pin
Then when you check the
options,
condition, the condition is true, then it will.
statements. Choose choose whatever the option.
No one is understanding the question.
Yeah, could you repeat again?
And
See, inside the do while, that options are coming like banking or mini statement, different type of options. Banking, again withdrawal. Withdrawal amount, then the pin. At the time of pin, it's condition.
oh yeah,
That banking and withdrawal are not the conditions, right? They are choice.
Right. Here, like do we'll use do while condition because it is checking the condition at the last.
Inside the do while, what we'll write, I'm asking.
Statement.
Okay,
Mm,
state inside do we'll write the statement and in the while we have to write condition.
Same thing again. You use switch case. Switch case for the choice, right? If it is banking, it will go to that banking case. If it is withdrawal, it will go to the withdrawal case. In that case, again the logic will be written. Choice, I'm saying repeated number of times, right? Choice, option. Where we use this choice and option? Switch case only, right?
Just case.
Mm,
Then why did you learn switch case? Way to use in real time. You need to think that, right, where this switch case is being used in real time. That banking, okay, if it is banking, go to that banking case.
yeah.
If it is withdrawal, go to that withdrawal case. Execute, break, come out. Where refills are being used, that pin number we are checking it. So if condition we write, if the condition is true, enter. If not, go back to the main menu or exit. In the if condition, if the pin is true, withdrawal means what is the withdrawal logic? The amount you entered and the amount in the bank minus. Okay. So balance
So,
equals
so
to,
here only we can use switch case like type.
why only switch case? Do while will be there, right?
So just now you said we can use switch case in the
Inside
banking.
the do while, switch case will be there. Inside the switch, if condition will be there.
Hmm.
See, previously you used to add, do you want to continue? Yes. If I click yes, again it will continue. If the condition is to start the loop again. Again the choice will be given. Switch case choices will be given. Switch, inside the switch again if will be used, like pin will be asked with the time of withdrawal, right? Balance checking, it will ask the pin. So you need to understand where it's asking the condition, where it's not asking.
That it's a statement only, right?
Yeah, statement only.
Okay.
So what statement it is? If
If
you say in a generalized way statement, what is the statement?
if uh, if if withdrawal, then
Not if choice.
Check.
uh, want to.
Write the program on ATM withdrawal.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
use do while, switch case, if condition, cases, different cases.
Yeah.
Take how many cases you have. You
Yeah.
went to an ATM, then what options will be there. Uh, check those things, then write the program. Whether do while is suitable or while loop is suitable. If first it's asking the pin, what happens? Okay, like that. Try to write. Give the pin directly, like you say 1 2 3 4. So if the given pin is 1 2 3 4 5, then enter. If it is not, break. In the else
Come back,
case,
break.
write break. So this is the assignment for this weekend. Okay, try to write as much as possible, like all the options, include all the options. Make the program as big as possible. Right? Is it clear?
Okay.
So, like what you taught in that switch case, we have to write those choice, right? Like that, case one, case two, like that, sir. You are talking.
Yes.
Okay. Inside the do, oh, this choice will be there, right, sir?
Yes.
Yeah, switch case if
Okay.
condition.
And then okay.
At the end, if I say yes, it will ask
Then
the question, do you want to continue?
yeah,
Y N. Okay. If I
yeah.
enter Y, what should happen? It should display the switch case.
Switch
It will again continue, like
yeah,
banking,
wait,
mini statement, password change, kind of things.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Spend as much time as possible. Next. So you understood what is the difference between while and do while?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's see the explanation. Like first, we go to the initialization, execute the statements, then it will execute the condition. If the condition is true, if we come and check the statements. If it'll execute the statements, then after that it'll check the condition. Then again statements, check the condition. Again statements. So what happens is process continues till the condition is true. When the condition is false, it will come out. Anyway, the process is same. If the condition is true, it will execute the statement. If the condition is false, it will come out of the loop. This is a common feature of loop. But for based on the scenario, we have to use while loop or do while. So all the programs what you have written inside the while loop, we can write it inside the do while, right? Let's say if I want to write in do while, what do you have to do? Just remove this and keep it as do.
Do.
And at the end, keep while loop and the semicolon. That's it, right?
Mm.
If we execute, it's executing, it's not a prime number. If I give 10, if I give 11, so did I change any logic? No. Just I've kept do in place of while, and at the end I've kept the while and the semicolon. So write few programs of while loop in do while. Okay.
Yeah.
Next, we can see the for loop now.
Sure.
It's clear what is do while.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Nothing hard, just the syntax is different. That's it. Usage. Like in some phones, the right side is the lifting the call and left side is the reject. In some phones, left side will be the call lifting and right side will be reject. Simple as that case. Okay. Then why we use for loop? Anyone?
So for minimizing the code.
Execute the repeatedly statement.
Yeah. See, let's see the syntax first. Initialization, condition,
Increment, decrement.
now what is the difference between while loop, do while, and for loop? Here, initialization is done separately, increment or decrement is done separately, condition is written separately. 3 lines. But whereas here, initialization, condition, increment or decrement are written in single line. So it reduces the number of lines. In a project, if you have only one loop, you can use either while loop and do while based on requirement. But if you need to write 20 loops, then it's better to use for loop, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Because for loop, initialization, condition, increment or decrement, everything is done in a single line. So how the execution, how the compiler will execute? First, you compile initialization. It will
Then
check
the
the
condition check.
condition
Then
is true. And anywhere you know when the condition is true, it will go and execute the statements only.
yeah.
Understood?
Yes, sir.
So next thing, after that statement is executed, it will go and execute the increment and decrement. So first the condition is true. Check the
Yes, sir.
statements. Go and increment or decrement. Then again go and check the condition. So if the condition is true, statements, increment or decrement, again the condition. How many times it will do? Until the condition is false.
False.
Understood. Is it clear how the for loop works?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So if I want to write the same thing, what I can do?
Or
I equals
I
to
is equal to 1,
One.
I less than
I
or
is
equal to.
less than n, I plus
I
plus.
plus.
So it will reduce the number of lines right here.
Yeah.
Mm.
Then check the condition.
So if I take 12, it should be a prime number, right? Or not a prime?
Not.
It won't be a prime.
Not na.
Mm.
It's not a prime number, right?
Yeah.
Understood the for loop?
Yes.
So we have completed the loops, right?
Four into one.
What is nested if?
It's inside
If
if.
the if inside it.
If inside if, right?
Yeah.
What is nested class?
Class inside
It's a
Class inside class.
What is nested for loop?
For loop
set
inside
for
Loop into for loop.
Yeah, for loop inside a for loop,
For loop.
For loop.
right? So your task will be the ATM program, right? If you
Yes.
search in Google, the code will be complex. But if you write
Sorry,
on
sir.
your own, if you search in Google and try to do, the logic you might not understand. First, you write down that logic in the paper. Step
Yes.
by step, write down that do while, switch, if, these all things will be used in that single program. Okay. Check for the options, what it gives, then do it.
Sir, what will be there in ATM? I mean, uh,
Sir.
how will be the process?
That you need to do the research, right?
I mean, what should be the output?
Nothing. It depend on your choice, right?
Balance, if I say withdrawal, if I have 10,000 amount in my bank, if I say 100, that withdrawal amount will be 100 and the amount what will
Remaining.
happen 9,900, right? That logic you have to write. It's simple. Already we know that amount equals to amount minus balance, or balance equals to amount minus balance. What we do in ATM, you withdraw the amount, right? Or you see the mini statement. Mini statement, it won't be possible because database connection is not there. So what simply do the deposit and withdrawal, that is sufficient, right? And the balance inquiry. Do these three things. Banking, change password also do. Change the PIN number. It should be banking, right? And second, change PIN. Third, change phone or password. Yeah, phone. Change phone number. So OTPs and all you can't do. Just take the PIN number, compare the PIN. If it is true, then do it. In the banking, what will happen when you select banking? Inside the banking case, it should be saying withdrawal. deposit inquiry, balance inquiry. Okay, I've given the switch options also. Do them now, right?
Yes.
So how much possible you can do, try to implement the all. Any other doubts? And the substitution of that logics, don't stop. Take at least one program here and there when you are free and try to implement that. And Monday also we need to start the SQL. We didn't start the SQL yet. So along with Java, we'll see the SQL part also. Okay. So I'll increase some time, the hours, like 1.5 hours or 1 hour 20 minutes. I'll increase based on requirement. Is that fine?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So now you're able to write the code on your own, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Not just logical, but the
Yeah.
Java concepts and all.
Right.
And are you getting the errors still, everyone? Like while writing the program, missing the semicolon, forgetting
No.
the flower bracket.
No, we
not
can
now.
able to identify, I think.
Not identify. You are doing them, then identifying means at least you should not do it also. Because open the flower bracket and close there itself. Whenever I
No,
write,
sometimes suppose it's missing something like one dots or points, so we can able to see like, okay, if this is the problem, so we can change it.
yeah, Eclipse will assist you anyhow.
Mm.
But into mark, Eclipse will show you the into mark. That's the benefit actually.
So
Fine.
that day you was telling about some Armstrong number, right?
Yeah, I
So
didn't get
in
that.
that Armstrong number, like how to do the cube thing? I mean,
Reminder into reminder into
Multiplication.
reminder.
Multiplication.
Yeah,
Cube.
reminder into
okay.
reminder
So
into
basically the multiplication and plus will be same.
yeah. Like
Oh,
7 plus reminder into reminder into reminder. 3 times the reminder will write. Okay.
okay.
So we'll meet on Monday and we'll start the SQL also on Monday with along with Java.
Okay.
So do you have any notes kind of something for like loops?
Notes in the sense this entire Google it's a notes, right? Here
Yeah,
there
there are a
is
lot of
a
things in
But
theoretical
Google.
Google
thing.
is more difficult, sir.
Yeah,
Because
whenever we go and
prime number is program is very difficult. When I search in Google and I didn't understand.
it makes more confusion once you
Yeah.
know.
You need to get habituated for that.